as I spend my time listening to warped music, electronic music, synthesizers, I love them. Sounds like a wind machine people use in their office. Uh, this is Larry Posabinski again on the subject of schizophrenia and what's going on. Update long overdue. Uh, I was thinking, in the course of this last several days, that if I do a video, that the one thing I would mention to anyone who's faced with a diagnosis of schizophrenia and needing treatment for schizophrenia or for any of the psychosis is one question I would ask the doctor up front before you take any medication is, does this medication cause any tardive movement disorders? Okay, like tardive dyskinesia, tardive dystonia causes my scoliosis, my back spinal condition, my other videos you've seen. If not, they're there. October 19th or something like that was when I got off the offending antipsychotic that caused the back curvature, and then the pain became astronomical. So now I'm being referred to pain management, which I happened to stumble onto this place, but I was at an appointment Monday for my nasal polyps, and he said they haven't changed a bit in 9 months, so we'll leave it a year next time. So I don't need surgery like I had to have one time for them. But so while I was there, the only other doorway into that building, is across the picnic table between them, is I noticed on the way in was a pain management place. So I was sitting waiting for my ride, and he wasn't showing up. So I said, "Let me walk in there and talk to them." The waiting room was empty, and it was late in the day, and I asked him some questions and inquired about treatment with them, and it was positive. And so I took their business card, and when I got home, I had a message from my primary about starting me back on the Proxen, which I had gotten off of years ago because of the harsh chemical. But it seems to help quite a bit, though, with the other pills she was able to provide for me, but can't keep me supplied in. Has to send me to pain management. Because of her credentials, she can't write such pills. So it's a minor pill, believe me, but it makes a big difference today. Now I haven't been in any real pain because my aide was here and left it. Came at noon today and left it an hour and 20 minutes ago, and so it was a busy day, and we walked on my walk, and I went further than I thought, and so I'm not in any real pain because I've taken the different kind of medications made available to me now. I just need to see the pain clinic to stay in the stuff. One thing, and on the ride there yesterday to where the pain clinic is, it was an hour and a half ride in the car, and my back was. I took one of these pills before because I made the mistake the week before going somewhere and not taking one, and it was a screaming terror, nightmare the whole way up there, an hour and a half and back, and 3 hours up and back. I mean, I should say, but so now we got like an hour and a half, 3 hour drive on to this place and back. An hour there or whatever. So, but taking the pill though, and then one before we had to leave that city to come back here, and then I was okay in the car. But that was before the naproxen too, which should be even better because I wasn't really okay totally, but it was uncomfortable. The pain in my back from the aripiprazole Abilify brand name causing my back curvature or scoliosis known as, and this is just a fact of what we're living with and treating now, trying to deal with the fact that the muscles have been released, and from the grip that pulled the spine out of place, the way the action of the aripiprazole Abilify works on my nervous system anyway, neuromuscular system. But so yeah, this is a tardive movement disorder showing up later. Involuntary movement disorder. Okay, scoliosis, like tardive dyskinesia, just tremors in your hands, shaking. There's a drug for that now. That was always thought permanent, and I was studying that, and I stumbled onto this tardive dystonia. There's 4 tardive disorders or 5, and this one causes scoliosis, and it's antipsychotic drug use, especially the first generation, old generation. First neuroleptics, they called them antipsychotic drugs, all the same. Second generation and third generation, the Abilify was third generation, added to the second generation one that saved my life. And it gave me more cognitive insight and cognitive abilities. But so it was transitioned off. I was transitioned off of it in October, over a month ago, 6 weeks ago. It's been out of my system, and the pain went astronomical. Once it was, the grip was let loose on my spine, and that muscle hasn't returned to its normal state yet after 20 years of being clenched tight, pulling the spine out of place. I have the X-rays. I know what I'm talking about. I can make sense to doctors. Uh, so yeah, ask a psychiatrist if you're going to see a psychiatrist for schizophrenia and take antipsychotic drug medication. Does this cause any tardive movement disorders? Ask them if it causes any tardive movement disorders, and what are they? What possibility could it happen? And then decide on for yourself if you want to risk getting scoliosis like I did and nobody to sue to compensate over it, which is a rotten deal. But so I just want to say happy Thanksgiving to everybody in my world and family and friends and thanks to anyone watching. Happy Thanksgiving to you. This holiday we're coming up on tomorrow, I guess, after midnight, or 6 7 hours. But so yeah, so that's what happened. Yeah, I stumbled onto a pain clinic, and then I portaled my primary on the portal to her office, and she wrote me the naproxen, and I got it, and it makes a difference too. So between that and the other one, I think I'll be fine. But I can't get her to write the other one I have to go to the pain clinic. So, well, I have insurance that provides this, and if I didn't, what would I do? I mean, the pain was extreme after the Abilify was stopped. It was bad enough as it was when I was on it, but once it was out of my system, the pain amplified extremely to extreme. So that hurt, man. I mean, I try to avoid pain every day. It's my main objective. I have to get my work done and things I need to get done, but I still have to work around my limitations with my mobility issues. But I'm working on it and keeping pace with things, and so I'm working on things, and I'll update you later if there's any new changes or anything there. Peace and love to the world, joy to the world, peace and love. Have a fine holiday season, everyone. Bye now.